Greetings YouTube, 3coursethoughts here. This is another video and today's topic is quest for the ultimate answer. So in our day-to-day lives, there's a lot of information, a lot of things that we probably take for granted, understandably so. One of these things is our access to information, in which sometimes we try to look for an answer but above all answers to maybe stop searching for answers as much and so forth. So in a nutshell, the ultimate answer is basically a generalization. As I've talked about the topic of generality in the past, it comes with its pros and its cons. Its pros are more so that the universe is really big. It's too much for us to process at one given time. And its cons are more of boxing this complexity of the universe, the world around us, in too broad and catch-all term, which may make us draw incorrect conclusions, which can be very problematic. But for the scope of this video, the main desire for an ultimate answer is usually to have a greater scale of efficiency. So basically, we utilize this ultimate answer or answer above all answers, catch-all answer, due to having a lack of time. Usually we're very busy living, our day-to-day lives, caught up in whatever, the hustle and bustle and so forth. And also to potentially avoid information overload. Society itself now that we live in, or that the majority of us live in, it was built on the notion of this efficiency. That's one of the primary reasons society has existed and still exists, was made and still exists to this day. And things dealing with this subject matter were positively selected via natural selection. And as such, I have a simple equation for you guys with respect to this. Ease plus improvement equals efficiency. So this is generally, in a nutshell speaking, generalized manner I'm doing right now. This is how society was made initially. Things needed to be done. A group of people or someone, a brilliant inventor, or some great thinker, a set of thinkers out there, they made an improvement to something that needed to be done. So improvement was made. Then in making that improvement, that made that process that was needed to be done easier. And as such, with this improvement and process made easier, things were more efficient. Whether this means newer technologies, like a car instead of using a horse, or let's just stick with that example for now. There's a lot of them. Can't think of it off the top of my head. However, there may be a problem. The current era now, so modern day, there's ease. The equation is ease is equal to efficiency. So we still value the efficiency, so the results of what was done in the past and how efficiency makes things easier, but we seem to be just equating the two. We're skipping a key step. What's that step? It's improvement. Where did it go? The improvement, generally speaking, went because of this quest for an ultimate answer. So our search for ultimate answer is potentially making us forego seeking improvement. So when I use the word improvement ease, what I mean when I'm speaking of improvement is basically building upon previous ideas or getting things done in finding a solution to getting things done, in a more clever manner. And ease now is making things more convenient, simple, or accessible. So something that took 3 hours, if I can make it 1 hour, that's making it easier, generally speaking. Now, the reasons for the conflict of improvement and ease is that the two can be opposites in certain situations, or probably in general, they're probably opposites. Improvement is not always easy, and reliance on ease isn't always improvement. So when you rely on ease, it's not necessarily improvement, because improvement is hard, arduous work, a lot of trial and tribulation. And improvement is not always easy. With that being said, there is probably no ultimate answer or philosophy, because life itself, it's too complex for simple answers to fit its entirety, because there are different perspectives, there are different possibilities, there's a lot of things going on. This is encapsulated. So no ultimate answer is encapsulated by a simple game of rock, paper, scissors. So let's say the aspects of rock, paper, scissors. Scissors, rock, and paper. Each of these, let's say scissors is one type of perspective, paper is another type of perspective, and rock is another type of perspective, or make it a simple, ultimate answer, an answer of some kind. This works in certain situations where this is, useful and, optimal. Conversely, there's other situations where this is not useful and optimal, and this is useful and optimal. And then so forth and so forth. So the quest for the ultimate answer do come with some potential problems. And some potential problems are an over-reliance on gurus or experts. I spoke about that in a previous video, which is basically you rely on their skill set too much, and their viewpoints become your viewpoints automatically. It's like you're not even thinking for yourself. In doing so, that can lead to another potential problem, which is a cult following. Someone disagrees with your guru or expert, even if they have a well thought out claim that is thought out, and if you thought about it logically, but you know what, that person may have a good point. No, they attacked my guru, the expert that I believe in. They're wrong automatically just because of that. Their word is law. How could you? Another potential problem is you may be in a path of inauthenticity, or in another way of putting it is a lack of your own identity. Relying on these answers so much is like, what are your answers? It's fine, or probably more, or maybe more conducive to you if your answers overlap with the answers of with these easy to find answers, quick answers, if they overlap. But just because that answer exists, it's automatically an answer without any further work is a little problematic, in my opinion. Or another one is that you can get a false sense of security with specific subject matter. So you may think you're an expert because you read a lot about gardening, but you've never actually even picked up a gravel or any other gardening tools and delved in the craft or anything of the sort. And the biggest problem is an absolute need for quick answers, which can replace the need for improvement. Actual improvement, like you putting in work to actually, improve upon yourself or circumstances. So some suggestions, or what I would call the ultimate answer counter, is to try to utilize your own perspective, question things for yourself. So listen to me, question my videos or question that, you know what I'm saying? Question other content that you see, question it. If it's something you don't understand or you think it's off or something, question it. I welcome you guys to question in the comment section, I'm game, bring it on. Also try to learn a variety of perspectives, usually opposing ones, and then try and draw your own conclusion. more all-rounded. You know what I'm saying? Accept that you can't know it all. There's a lot of things of expertise that, you know, I'm not going to master, you're not going to master, and that's all right. That's why so many of us were working together, but maybe, you know, a general idea. So if you're in different situations, it can help you out. Use answers of others, such as the answers I'm potentially providing to you if you find any value in it. Other people, and so forth. Use it as a guideline. Have a greater appreciation for things that are easier in life. So, you know, let's say you live in a place where there's a subway, you know, try to appreciate the fact that you have a subway. It's not like the only mode of transportation is a horse and buggy, or instead of getting, you know, you get your Amazon, instead of Amazon, it takes like months just to get a parcel, a letter, a package or something, you know? Appreciate those easy things as opposed to having them automatic, like, oh, hey, it has to be done right here, right now. And also, the final suggestion I have is try to pursue improvements, not perfection. These are two different things. So improvement is trying to get better at your craft, but in doing so, you welcome mistakes up and down. That's what life is. It's always going to be that, you know. And all these things I suggested, do this to the best of your ability. You know, we all have different general abilities. Do it to the best, you know, maximize it to the most that you can. Finally, we're at the conclusion of the video. You know the motto. For those of you who still been following this channel, you know what the motto is. Those of you guys that are new here, 3Course Thoughts motto is reflection. Reflect on reflect on things around you. Framework. Make a framework based on said reflections, and then finally action. Guys, take action. You know, that's big. All right. So guys, take care. 3Course Thoughts. With another video, you guys take care.